welcome back to my channel. You already know my name is Ife Egbeyemi, and if this is your first time, you guys are definitely intermission because my dog is in the cage. You guys are definitely welcome. If this is your second, third, or you guys are already the realest OG. I love you so much. So I decided to try something new, just change up the channel a little bit. And today I have this bitch right here. I don't like her, but she thinks I really do like her, but I really don't. Her name is, what's up, bitch?
Sharon.
This is Sharon. So we're just gonna be like, chatting, talking about stupid boys, fuck boys,
Tinder dates.
Hashtag
men are scum.
Men are scum. She says that a lot. I really don't know why.
Because men are scum.
I don't think so. I mean, I think you just really have to meet the right guy, I've been in a relationship for 5-6 years, almost 7 years, and I've only been in like
7 years.
Almost 7 years in September, yeah.
That's like bachelor's and master's degree, man.
Legit.
Wow.
Like freshman, sophomore, junior year, senior, grad school, 2 years. So I feel like, I've been in a stable relationship. I've only dated like 2 guys. How many people have you dated?
I've dated a lot of guys, but I've been in one serious relationship.
So dated like you guys were like boyfriend, girlfriend, or like...
We're just going on dates and chill.
Does that count? Do you guys think that counts? Like,
so I feel like dating is like when you're going on dates with people, and then when you're in a relationship, it's a relationship, not
okay, that makes
dating.
sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Also, I feel like, I've had like men approach me, even in being in a relationship. I've had guys approach me. I've had guys say, hey, you're in a relationship. There's no, like, let me take you out. Forget him. He wouldn't do what I can do.
So when I say men are scum, she's in a relationship and they're out here really saying,
no, they're just, like, I don't think your man is doing good enough. I don't think he's making you happy enough. And I'm like, bitch,
how you know that?
Did I complain to you? So, we're going to talk about, like, first, let's start with, like, Tinder dates. I've been on Tinder maybe once, and it was weird. Like, the guy was just very weird. Even just through texting, chatting, it was just like, I felt like this guy was probably just going to kidnap me and not bring me back to my house. What about you?
I've been on a lot of Tinder dates.
What's a lot? What's the number?
A lot.
Like 20?
Not up to 20, maybe like 12, 15.
Man, that's a lot of
I've
Tinder
gone
dates.
A lot of Tinder dates. And I got on Tinder after I got out of my relationship. So
your serious relationship?
Yeah. So it's like, okay, let's test the waters, let's meet new people, let's have fun.
I feel like that never works. Some people say, let's test the waters, let's meet new people.
No, never works. So I met this guy. First of all, stay away from anybody in the military.
So, hashtag no military guys.
Military guys. Army, Air Force, Navy,
Special Forces.
Run.
But there's some people that like legit committed relationships with military guys, and they really like it. I'm on your site because I've had friends date military guys, and it's like, no, hashtag no military guys.
No. So I met this guy. He was really cool. I was like, I think 19 at the time, and he was like 22 or 23. I don't really remember his age. So he was really cool. We went on cool dates. I'm like, rah. He's a good guy. Maybe, just maybe.
This can become serious.
And then he had to like redeploy to some country. I think it was Qatar or Dubai, one of those countries in the Middle East. And then we still kept talking on Skype and all of that. Oh, and prior to him deploying, I asked him if he had like social media, if he had like Facebook, Twitter.
I'm sorry guys, let me go shut my dog up.
Twitter, Instagram, And he's like, no, I don't. I'm like, cool. And then for some weird reason, during his deployment, I'm like, let me look him up. And I looked him up, and tell me why he was married.
See, my thing is, I don't understand, like if you're married in a relationship, why would you still want to date other women? Are you just not happy in your relationship, or are you just because my parents were Muslims. I grew up as a Muslim, and you're allowed to marry more than one person. which is fine if that's your religion. At least I feel like the lady know up front, like, hey, you know, I'm married and.
He didn't tell me he was telling me he wanted to build with me. He wanted a life with me. I was the best thing ever. I remember he had this tattoo on his chest that was like a line, and he was like, whenever we do get married, that my signature was gonna go up on the line. And I'm just really out here
Hell
like,
no. I'm not I'm not gonna tattoo
God.
anybody's name.
I'm like, oh my gosh! But he was
On my
married, like married, had.
Do you have children?
Whole wife. I don't know if he had kids because I didn't see kids on there.
But see, that's just weird. I just feel like, I mean, I think some women, maybe we should go release next.
Okay.
Well, you know, I feel like some, you know, like some women are cool with like you being in a legit, like, you know, you being in a relationship and actually dating other women. While some people are not, I'm not cool with, I'm not going to date any, you know, I'm not about to be dating anybody that's married. Because I feel like, if you're in a serious relationship, you're in a serious relationship. If it's an open relationship, then it's an open relationship. I mean, you know what that is, right?
Yeah, open relationship.
Like, you know, that's fine with me, but if you're in a serious relationship and you're lying to another girl, like, oh, no, I'm not dating anybody, I'm not with anybody else, I just want to, you know, be with you, spend the rest of your life. It's like, that's just hell no. Bullshit.
Bullshit. He had a whole wife, and I just stopped talking to him because there was no point. No point. Which brings me to my second Tinder date.
Guys, like, I've literally had one weird experience and I was like, nah, forget Tinder. This is not for me.
My second Tinder date, I went out with this guy. It was really nice. We went to, where did we go? I believe it was Yaya's. We went to, it was some expensive place because I used to live in Wichita before I moved out to Oklahoma City. Anyway, so we went to this really fancy place. I'm like, okay, he's fancy or whatever. And then he drops me back at home and I'm like, oh, thank you for the date. It was really fun. And he's like, what am I going to do when I get home? I said,
Bed.
Chill and go
Watch
to bed.
TV.
And he's like, oh, well, can he come chill with me? After
Question
the
is, what do you
first
mean by
date.
chill? And it's the first date.
After the first date, I was like, no. This guy legit got mad in the car. He locked the doors. Like, he wasn't going to let me come out of the car. I was scared for my life.
So I mean, you guys, she just told me this story in the car, and if there's one reason why I started working out, it's like I really don't want to feel defenseless in any situation I'm in, which is why I started working out in the first place. But it's like, if I find myself in that situation, the first thing is I'm calling the cops or I'm breaking your glass. It's two things, like legit. It's like, which is why again, like I told you in the car, I'm not. If I'm going on the first date with you. Like, you legit, you know, I understand people are in situations where you don't even have a ride or something. I usually, like, have, like, friends drop me over, you know, wherever we're having the date. And just let a few people know, it's like, hey, you know, I'm in this place. Because there are crips around this world. Like, there are crazy people. Like, why would you lock someone in the car?
He locked me in the car, and he was really yelling at me, like, why would I go on a date with him if I don't want to chill with him after? And I'm just like...
Well, the date didn't go well enough for me to want to chill with you.
It was,
you know, if we're feeling each other enough, I'm like, oh, okay, you want it. If I don't offer, don't ask.
I was so scared for my life,
but the Lord saved you.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. He saved me.
On a first date, would you ever have sex with the guy the first time? I mean, people are kind of divided, but the way I see it is, I mean, I'll just answer the question myself. If we go on a first date, and I feel like, you know, we're vibing, we're on the same level, we feel each other, I have no problem with it. Like, come on, you guys are two grown adults.
Oh, I know, right?
But some people are like, oh, hell no, I have to go on like 10 dates with this guy before.
It's not that deep. I don't know. I feel
like
at the end of
women legit put numbers on like how many dates you can go. Which, you know, it's like, if it happens, it happens. If it's like, you know, what's that word? Consensual, like, you know, that's fine. You guys can go ahead and, you know, do your thing. But I just don't feel you should put a number on how many dates you have to go with the guy before you can actually have sex with him. Like, legit, it's like, what century are we in? Maybe that's the wrong thing to say, you know? You ever been cheated on?
Have I ever been cheated on? I wouldn't say I was cheated on because it was a situationship. You see?
Okay, what's a situationship, guys? I don't know what that word means. What's
a situationship? Is a relationship that has no label on it, like a friendship, but more than a friendship, but not quite a relationship.
I mean, I think a lot of people do that in this day and age. Like, people don't legit ask people like, hey, would you be my girlfriend? They don't do that. We just assume like, okay, yeah, we're in a relationship.
So that was what it was. I was dating him in my head.
But in his head?
But in his head, he's like, nah, she's just my friend.
Oh my God.
And then so he eventually found somebody that he wanted to
When you guys were still talking and all?
Yeah, and then he eventually found somebody that he really wanted to be in a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
That sucked, and I felt like I was cheated on, but at the same time...
how long were you guys talking for? Like, how long were you, in your head, how long was the situationship going on for?
Around 6 months.
And then, like, in between that, he, like, legit told you, like, hey, I found another girl I want to be with. My first question is, bruh, what the fuck have we been doing here?
That was my fault, because I should have been like, so what is going on between us?
Put a label in
I'm this person that doesn't want to bring up conversations like that up, because it's like when you ask a guy, so what are we doing, and then he now tells you,
well, wouldn't you rather know, like,
fun.
I mean, how long? I'm thinking after talking to a guy for 3 months, and you guys have legit not put a label into. I'm the type of person like, hey, okay, well, so what is going on? Are we dating? Are you gonna ask me out? And I have no problem asking a guy out. Some people are like, oh hell no, the man is supposed to approach you. The man is supposed to come meet you. I'm just like, we are here fighting for women's rights, equality and all, and then. I mean, would you legit ask a guy out? If you see a guy in the club, you guys are chilling, he looks good, he's
I
clean.
wouldn't ask him out, but I would tell him that he's cute or whatever.
So you technically approach him like, hey, I think you look good.
Yeah,
which is the same thing.
But I wouldn't be like, oh hey.
Okay, say legit, you guys are like vibing in the club. You go meet him, you guys are talking. He buys you drinks, and you legit want to have the next date with this guy. He doesn't say anything at the end because guys are shy, men are shy. Would you say something, or you just be like, would you ask for his number if he doesn't ask for your number?
I can, I could do that.
Okay, so yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I wouldn't be like, oh, would you be in a relationship with me?
No, not on the first time meeting. No, not on the first time meeting. But the legit women that you see this guy, he's fine, he looks good. Like you're vibing with him, and they legit go home sad and start thinking about him. And then you go back to the club the next day and you don't say anything. I'm just like, girl, why are you wasting your damn time? Like, if you think he looks good, if you think he's feeling, why wouldn't you, approach him like this? 21, they're already like, hey, when will you marry?
Once you bag your college degree.
Like, when you get married? I mean, I'm almost 25, and legit, I'm like, man, I want to build my house. I want to have my empire first, even before, because marriages are expensive.
Oh my God.
Have you had like weird situations when guys approach you and you're legit not feeling this guy, but he wouldn't leave you alone? Are you the type of girl that's like, fuck that, or you feel that relationships can build with time?
No. Build. What are we building?
No, like legit, like, okay, wait. Example: this guy has money. He's packing, right? And I won't say he's ugly, but he's ugly. But in God's eye, we just came from church. In God's eye,
everybody's beautiful. Everybody's beautiful.
So like legit, he approaches. He's like, hey, I really like you. Can I have your number? Would you give him your number, even if you first, they say love at first sight, which is something I don't believe.
I don't believe in love at first sight. I believe in like at first sight. Like, you can like someone.
You can like someone, you can
sight,
have. Would you give him your number?
Someone that is ugly, but he has money.
He's good. He's my type of girl. He's ugly, but he has money.
Money will make you fine.
True. Money, like, you can buy like nice suits. You can like be all cleaned up, fresh cuts. So you will give him your number because he has money.
Not because he has money.
Yeah, let's be honest. Would you give, like, you guys comment down below if you're like a girl, babe, chilling at the bar, guy approaches you like, this guy has money, like legit, you've seen him.
Let me know. I will not lie for YouTube.
Legit, you've seen him like,
I give him my
he has bought drinks for like a group of 10 guys. Like, he's that one that hands his card out of the club like, hey, and he approaches you and this guy's, man, he's not fine. Would you give me your number? Me, money speaks language. I'm giving you my number. Even if I've been in 6, 7 people have legit been married for as long as I've been in a relationship. And you're not in a relationship right now?
No, I'm not. Please, I'm not in a relationship.
So she's single. Hit her up. Sharon Dottie, what's your Instagram name?
Sharani_D. Sharani_ on Twitter.
Hit her up. So what are you like? If I'm legit supposed to give anyone
I probably
a relationship,
would curve you though, because I'm not accepting shots right now. I'm trying to.
She's building herself.
Yeah.
It's 2018.
I make this money, so.
2018 is about making money. We ain't, no fuck boys allowed.
No fuck boys allowed.
So
but if you have money though.
if you have money, bruh. Yeah, I'm kidding. But legit, if I'm supposed to give anyone relationship advice right now, I'll be like, I think people are not in this day. You know what? People are not patient enough to watch a relationship grow. It's like you want someone to be the way you want them to be in like a year, in like 6 months of dating them. It's like, oh, I want you to clean up after yourself. I want you to do this, but it's like after being in a relationship for 6-7 years, like it takes time to find, you can't see a relationship outside and be like, oh, well, I want that relationship. You really don't know what's going on. You don't know
That's
how much
why
work.
I feel like me and the last person I talked to didn't work out, because he had like expectations from me. Oh, Sharon is supposed to do this. She's supposed to do that. I want our relationship to be like Ciara and Russell Wilson's relationship. And I'm just like, but she's Ciara. I'm Sharon.
Exactly.
I can't be like her, so
it's like, and then there's
all
some
these
women have like
expectations.
lists of, I want my future husband to be strong. It's good. They say you should foresee. Say what you want in
speak
life,
it into
but
existence.
it's like, come on, like,
But be realistic.
be realistic. You like, I want him to be buff. Sweetie, are you buff? I want him to be rich. Sweetie, are you rich? I want him to be selfless. I want him to. We just learned that in church. So I want him to treat me like a queen. Are you gonna treat him like a queen? Whatever you want for somebody, make sure be open to being that same way in a relationship. I mean, that's my major. I'm supposed to give any. It's like it takes time, guys. Like,
I feel like you
put in the work and
position to give this kind of relationship.
Like, put in the work and well, guys, I really hope you guys liked. I mean, this is just like we didn't even have questions. We just like let's freestyle this. So if you guys like stuff like this, I'm trying to change things up on this channel. Let me know. And if you guys have any questions, again, Sharon is single. Guys, please hit her up. I'm trying to move her out of my hit her up. Okay. Thank you guys.
Wait. So don't hit me up if your passport is green. I don't like green passports, please.
No Nigerian passports.
No Nigerian passports. Please.
I think African passport is green. Is it just Nigerian passport?
I don't know if you're from
international only.
Please, yes.
So
British. Blue, red.
What else? What a color? Black. Is that black passport?
Even Korean. So if you're Korean, their passport is pretty strong. Slide.
So no green passports.
I just don't. No green passports, please. No. Thank you.
That seems doable. Thank you guys. Love you. Next week.